Well, guys, I've had my first learning experience with a Honda Rebel. When I was in the garage today, I took the boost out in 20-degree weather. So I'm in here, I'm moving around. I bump into my left turn signal and I snapped it right off. Now, the OEM turn signals on these motorcycles are flexible because this is rubber down here, okay? See that way there, if you hit it, it won't snap it. Okay, the front ones here, they're OEM. See how it's flexible? See how it's flexible? Because this is it's plastic, but it's like a hard rubber. Now this one here, this is the one I snapped. That's a Chinese version. That's like a hard plastic. What I did was, the plastic snapped in two places. So I had to pour some fiberglass resin in there, and then I coated the outside with fiberglass resin. We put a little bit of spot filler on it, sanded it down, and I painted it black. I know it looks like black electrical tape on there, I know. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy some chrome spray paint. We're going to spray paint this chrome, and until I find a couple OEMs to replace this with, or if I could find I need a right left rear, or a right, I need a rear left turn signal. That's what I need. As soon as I find one, I'll put that on. Until then, I'm gonna have to rock around with that. It's running pretty good. I drained the tainted gas that I had, the seafoam. I drained that out of there, and it's got regular gas in it now. Let's see how it's going to do. It's cold in here. I haven't started this up probably for about 5 or 6 hours. I also learned when it's cold, it starts better on half choke rather than full choke. So I have it on half choke. Petcock is open. Hit that. Give it 3 twists of the throttle. Almost started on the first hit that time. I think I got the carburetor cleaned out. Sucking in more gas now since I cleaned the carb out. Everything works on it now. Horn works. Let's test the horn out. The horn works. Yeah, that sucks, you know. All I did is I came in here, I hit it with my leg like that, snapped it off. But that's the difference with the Chinese ones. The Chinese ones aren't flexible. The OEMs are flexible. See how it's flexible? Now, even though I epoxied this, it's still... So, you know, that's the way that goes. Oh, let's turn our petcock valve off. And when I took that off, I was looking up underneath my rear fender. There's like a gray primer overspray on the rear fender. So I'm thinking someone must have took this fender off and and they did like a rattle can spray paint job on it. But these are coming off anyway. Later on in the year, we're going to take the tank off, take the rear fender off and the front fender, and I'm redoing. We're going to do it in the same color, the Candy Wineberry, and I'll try to give it a real nice paint job. I'm not too bad at painting, guys, as you guys seen the video with the fairing I did on a Busa. It's actually this is actually better than factory. And I think what I'm going to do with these pipes here is I'm going to put straight pipes on here. Because the right side muffler and the left side, they both have loose baffles inside. Both of them are loose. So what we're going to try to do, I'm not going to crawl on the floor, but the left side pipe is actually crushed in a little bit. Something must have hit either like a curb or a goddamn fucking rock or some shit. You know, and it's you know, let me get my light out. I'll see if I can crawl underneath here and show you guys. Here, let's get some light on the subject, boys. I'll show you what I'm talking about here. So you can see it down there a little bit better. Am I getting it? See what I mean? Somebody must have hit a goddamn rock or some shit. But, you know, it's in pretty good shape for a 31-year-old motorcycle, man. Not in bad shape at all, guys. But there's not many miles on this either, you know. There's not much miles on it. Clutches, there's nothing wrong with the clutch. But yeah, you know, the paint job isn't that good on this. You know, it's I can't believe a factory would paint it like this. I can't believe it. So I'm going to keep my eyes open for a couple straight pipes for these guys here. And I need a right rear OEM turn signal. There is some on eBay right now, but a lot of guys are saying they're OEMs, but they're not OEMs. They're Chinese. I'll show you another. The first way that you can make sure that they're OEMs is they have to be flexible like this. This has to be like a little bit of like a hard rubber. Okay, another way you can tell that they're original. See the gasket? See this rubber gasket around the lens? Now look at the Chinese one. The cheap ones, oops, sorry about that. The cheap ones don't have a gasket around the lens. Now the lenses are the same. There's no difference in the lens, the chrome finish, the size, everything is the same except for those two things. The gasket, and these are flexible. Because, you know, so many people that have these motorcycles, they bump into these like I did, or they hit these. That's why these have to be flexible. Oh, and my chain came in. I got my chain. Here's the chain right here. Now I'm buying 2 paddles for my stand over there, for my lifting stand. 2 swing arm paddles, that way I can lift the back of this up. Once my paddles come in, I'm going to put the chain on this. I'm going to do a video on the chain, on the how to install the chain. Okay, Guys, you know what I'll do, man? I'll see if I can get this out tomorrow. Maybe I'll do a moto vlog tomorrow on the Busa. I think I told you guys that this is like a rocket now with that Kevlar clutch in it, man. I mean, it's a straight up rocket with the Kevlar clutch in this guy here. These work up pretty good. You know, I don't know. I mean, the OEMs are okay, but I found out with the aftermarket levers, there's a little bit more, especially on the clutch side. You can actually adjust the clutch a lot more than with the OEMs. So I might put the aftermarket ones back on that I had. Let me see if I can find them over here. I'll show you guys which one I'm talking. Man, look at this mess over here I have, guys. This is such a. I straighten this out at least 10 times a fucking year, man. And it's just, you know, I do so much in here. I know where everything is like this. You know, it's like I have a parts tray there. Hold on, man. I keep on. Sorry, I can't. To me, it's I can see in here, but on the camera, I know you guys can't see nothing. All right, here we go. See, that's my parts tray. Those are my little socket sets. You know, I got my wire wheel. I got my grinding motor. That's like a fucking like a screw and bolt pickup. You know, where I picked through. I must have picked through that a million times. Spray cans up there. That's where I have my tapes, spools of solder, the Busa's old clutch pack. Just all kinds of shit, man. All kinds of shit. There's the ones I'm gonna put on tonight. We might as well put those back on. I think I like those better than the OEMs. I got all kind of wax all over my fucking helmets, man. I gotta clean my helmets. I got my old vise here. That's actually my grandfather's vise, man. That vise got to be about 150 fucking years old. You know, then I got more shit down here. There's my polisher, my grinder, seats for the Busa, Sawzall, another battery charger, and more shit down there. Just shit on top of shit on top of shit. There's my old ham antenna that got struck by lightning. You can see how the lightning just destroyed the antenna. That took a direct hit by lightning. Probably about 15 years ago, because, you know, I used to have ham radios, guys. Until that happened, and I didn't put an antenna back up. That's actually, I have to throw that away. That's actually a drywall lip, the lip drywall up on the ceiling I made. That's made out of an old garage door track, and what you do is you turn the wheel and it lifts the top of that up and it lifts the drywall up. But it actually works pretty damn good. So, all right, I'll catch you guys later. And like I said, I'll try to do a video. I'll do a moto vlog tomorrow for you guys. And I'll be wearing my my new jacket also. It should be on a video before this one here. Okay, guys, I'll catch y'all later.